Hi guys, today I want to share with you my learnings of 2 years of eating a low carb and or a ketogenic diet. But first I want to tell you that I am the type of guy that in the past 10-15 years I've tried pretty much every diet that is out there. And I have always done it with the intention of finding which diet suits the best for my body and also for my mind. So far I have found that the low carb diet is the one that suits best for me, and I'll tell you why in this video. Also, let's start by defining each one of the diets, a low carb diet and a ketogenic diet, so that we are clear. And this means that in the two diets, the main purpose is to take away most of the carbohydrates of your diet, and those are things like pasta, rice, starchy vegetables, sugar of course, and most of the fruit. And you would increase the amount of good quality fats, so things like avocados, butter, olive oil, coconut oil, and you will have also proteins and non-starchy vegetables, which are mostly green vegetables. The difference between low carb and a ketogenic diet is basically the amount of carbohydrates that you are allowed to eat. So in a low carb diet, you can eat up to 100-150 grams of carbohydrates per day, and it's still considered a low carb diet. Instead of in a ketogenic diet, you have to stay under 30 to 20 grams of carbohydrates per day. And that's very little, just few vegetables will make those 30 grams. So staying in a ketogenic diet is quite strict. Therefore, is used for more therapeutic reasons. I have tried both, and so far I have found that a low carb diet, allowing myself a little bit more carbs, it works really well for me, and I will explain you why in my last learning of this video. So before, I want to tell you that the main thing that I've learned of these 2 years is the huge impact that has to regulate your blood sugar and the insulin levels in your body. And this happens naturally by taking away the carbs. Your body produces less insulin, therefore your blood sugar goes less up and down, which is basically what causes those spikes and crashes of energy during the day, which is very common in most people. And you get really rid of that sleepiness feeling that most people get after eating. At least that was my case before. I almost needed to lay down. I was really sleepy, and basically I needed to go for a coffee to spike my energy again, and it was a vicious cycle. I don't have to do that anymore. I don't need coffee anymore, and I have more constant and balanced energy, and that's been like an amazing feeling and an amazing benefit of this diet. The second one is that I am much happier and brighter when I eat this way. And this is not only because there's less spikes and crashes, as I explained before, but also because increasing the amount of good quality fats happens to be the favorite food for the brain. So your brain, which is mainly fat, uses much better fat energy sources. So when we eat fat, our liver produces these little substances called ketones that are energy molecules in a way that travel to your brain and feed your brain, and they become so much more effective than the ones that come from your carbs. So it's something like jet fuel for the brain versus maybe diesel fuel that could be the carbs. So much more cleaner, efficient, and productive. And these have definitely an impact on the way that I think and on the way that I feel. So great benefit. Another one is that eating a low carb diet is so much easier to stay lean and in a good shape. This is because basically when you eat carbohydrates and you don't use them, your body will transform them into fat cells that then they will be stored. And when you don't have those carbohydrates, there's no need for that. And also because the diet being rich in good quality fats and also proteins and non-starchy vegetables will keep you so much more satisfied over time. Therefore, there will be less craving for sweets and less craving for cheat meals. So it's much easier to stick to your diet, feeling satisfied. Therefore, consequence, you stay lean and in a good shape. And the last one, that is the reason why I have preferred to stay in a low carb diet rather than a ketogenic diet, is because I love to exercise. I love to exercise really intensively. I like to put everything out. So I like to exercise around 5 to 6 times per week, and my workouts are a mix of cardio with heat training, with heavy lifting, weights. So it's a lot of like fast push energy going out there, and I have found that I do need a little bit of carbohydrates to get that fast energy pushing. So if you're a person that likes sprinting, CrossFit, like really explosive workouts rather than endurance workouts, like you might benefit for having a little bit of carbs. The way that I do it is during lunch I try to have a little bit of slow carbs, so things like legumes, brown rice, sweet potato, and I do it at lunchtime because usually I train in the afternoon, so before my training, and that gives me enough like spike or push energy to put it all out in my workout, and I have felt that way I have the energy that I need to perform the best in my workouts and like seeing great results. In a ketogenic diet, I have felt that I don't have so much of that push energy. On the other hand, if you're an endurance athlete and likes to go for long like rides or runs, you will find that a high fat diet could benefit quite a lot because you have more steady energy for a long time. So there you have it, guys. These are my experiences and my learnings of 2 years of sticking to a low carb diet. So far, I really recommend it to everyone, and I have seen amazing results with the customers that I have coached with it, losing weight, like getting rid of diabetes, even like stopping cancer to progress, and in general just so much more well-being, better levels of energy, and better mental performance. So if you have not tried it, give it a try. What I do recommend you is to stick for it for 4 weeks at least, because it is a big change that will happen in the body. So your body get adapted to use fats for fuel instead of carbohydrates, so it will take some time, but if you do stick to it, you will feel amazing, and you will really like benefits of the fruits of your effort, and you will like feel so much better. I can tell you that after you have done it, there's no way back. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions how to transition to this diet, if you have any comments, please let me know, comment below, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys. Bye.